Hello, welcome to the Sharaba V Tarot channel. I am your host. Today we're doing the top of May pick a card reading. East, North, or West. We often go unaware of the effects we are having on others and often do not recognize whether it is positive or negative. Today, we will offer some transparency around how you're being perceived based on the stack that you choose, what message you're portraying to others knowingly or unknowingly, or the vibe the person or people that come to mind are getting from you. Again, that is East. So I'm going to do 3 cards for the East, North, or West. If you find my reading helpful, I ask that you check out the website or donate to nobabyblisters.org or ebresearchnetwork.org. Proceeds go towards pain medicine, bandages, or surgical fees for children suffering from extreme blistering, both internal and external. Hugs should not hurt. I am a servant of the great work, not its master. Let us begin. So with the direction in mind, choose East, North, or West. I will begin today with the West. So if your direction for this pick card reading is West, you have 10 of Swords. It looks like there's some feelings, some really tough feelings here. And with the 10 of Swords, it looks like you all are at a turning point in this situation. You've been wounded recently and you're feeling very defensive. This is a challenge to not take any action and shift your thoughts, not how this person made you feel, and really focus on the positive aspects outside of this situation. There are definitely some sore pain points within this situation. This could be how you're feeling towards this individual or this individual feels towards you. But there is definitely feelings of resentment here. And there could be some get back at play. I would be very cautious to the point of walking on breaking ice with this individual. And it's the 2 of Swords. There is a decision either you or this person is evaluating whether to move forward or completely drop the situation altogether. It is highly dependent on how you tackle the reoccurring disagreements that you currently have with this person. So you have the Ten of Swords, some sore feelings, and the Two of Swords. There's a decision that's being made. Beyond that, it is getting in tune with your feelings rather than deny them. You need to make a decision based off of the emotional satisfaction of yourself. Finally, if you chose the West deck, it is the Seven of Swords, self-deception, and it warns against manipulation and dishonesty. One of you all or both of you all have an unrealistic view of a relationship focused around how you want things to be rather than how they actually are. One side feels like, oh, we date all the time, we spend plenty of time together, and the other side feels the exact opposite. The challenge for the individuals who selected the West deck is to reach a common ground before communication takes place. Next, we will read for the North deck. If you chose the North deck, this is sensitivity. This is being open-minded to ideas. You offer your emotional stability to others. And if you chose the North deck and wondering if you will be well received, if you went out on a limb or presented what's focusing on, or if you want to implement something, if there's newness that you want to bring in, the King of Cups is saying that it will be well received and you will still have a very stable cup. You see, while he's standing within a larger cup, the upright cup within his hand is how your emotions will go over once you have shared what you need to share with this group or individual if you selected the North direction. King of Wands. The King of Wands. Heavy manifestation, inner vitality, expansion. It is a role model for confidence and power. Someone looks up to you, keep taking the high road and making them proud. You have been making decisions that have been tough to make, but they have been morally high ground decision making. Although it may feel like you have not gained anything from making these high ground decisions, the vibe is you are taking the high road and making the people around you, whether here or deceased, proud. You're making decisions that match up to the person that they see you as, and your decisions are aligned with where you want to take your year. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So this is persistence, this is diligent, this demands tasks be executed with patience. You have set your expectations, but remember that high demands and expectations require high levels of execution and input on your part. You have set a goal, now it is recommended you go for it. So for my North deck, you have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I am also getting that there are some new ventures that you are undertaking. And with this Knight of Pentacles, it is definitely within your favor to stick with it. Although you are not going to see immediate results, and even if you've taken a demotion or started a position, you see how the beast is looking a little bit backwards and the rider is looking at you. The rider is asking for time to reveal how what you have been occupying yourself with will pay off. Although in the past it may have seemed like you made more then, what you are involved with now will be worth it in the long run. Before I wrap up this reading with the East direction, I will be switching over to a new deck specifically for the pick a card readings moving forward. This will be the one of the last times that I will be using this deck for pick a card. So if you are looking to take part in the limited edition deck readings, they will commence week after next. Let us conclude this reading with the East direction. 9 of Swords. This is guilt, worry, or victimization. This demands we face our feelings of regret and obsession and face difficulties with open eyes. As you can see that there is only one person in this picture and all of these swords are hanging over this person's head, which means whatever situation or relationship that you have been focused on, the 9 of Swords represent it is mostly one-sided. It asks that you face difficulties with open eyes. This is a moment that your friends are tired of you going on and on about such and such. And the best thing you can do is really take your hands off the situation and pour back into yourself. Get back to doing things independent of this person that you enjoy. And you will find that this person has less of an impact on your day-to-day than what you currently believe. Especially with all these 9 of Swords being pointed at you, you are putting time, you are planning, you are in a one-sided, it might not be unrequited yet, but you might be getting 10%. While you are giving 90%, that is unsustainable if you picked the East direction. 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is momentum. It is starting to experience slight difficulties, but you are pushing through. What's standing out is this one that the person cannot see, and they have a wand they have their hand on, so there are certain aspects of your life which you have found a handle on. There is also another manifestation that is also within your eyesight, but there is also a manifestation that is approaching you that you may or may not realize. I would expect a surprise within the next 21 days. It's going to feel like it comes out of left field, but it will be positive for you. Queen of Pentacles. This is nurturing, this is generous, this is connection with our feminine intellect as well as nature. The Queen of Pentacles is often overgiving, which correlates to this Nine of Swords. The problem isn't your generosity, but who you're being generous to. Be wary that you are sowing into fertile grounds and not wasting efforts on someone who does not know how to appreciate you. Also, I would suggest taking a walk through your local park or even a small hike. I am sensing a high propensity to look at your crush's page, to look at if they're updating, if they're speaking about you on their status. I would step away from both the cell phone and technology and go walk. Don't walk looking down at your cell phone, but really watch the trees sway. Let the breeze hit you and really ease your root chakra. Right now, it feels like you have two hands open like this Queen of Pentacles expecting a hug. It's not mutual at this point. That concludes the pick a card reading for the early part of May. Thank you.